My fiancé said, "I'll sign the prenup when hell freezes over." I said, "Fair enough," then quietly canceled our luxury wedding venue. Her face went pale when she got the cancellation notice. I, 31 male, am sitting in my home office, watching my ex-fiancée Bianca, 28, blow up my phone with increasingly unhinged voicemails. Why? Because she just found out I canceled our $85,000 wedding that was supposed to happen in 4 months. Let me rewind to 6 weeks ago. Bianca and I got engaged last year after dating for 3 years. I own a small tech consulting firm that's done pretty well, not yacht money, but comfortable. She's a lifestyle blogger influencer with about 40K followers. Makes some money from sponsorships, maybe $30 a year. When we got engaged, Bianca immediately went into wedding planning overdrive. Not just any wedding, her dream wedding. We're talking historic estate venue, $15,000. Catering for 250 guests, $30,000. Flowers, $8,000. Photographer, videographer, $10,000. Her dress, $12,000. Live band, $6,000. The list went on. I was fine with it initially. I loved her, wanted her happy, had the money saved. But then my lawyer friend Garrett pulled me aside at a barbecue. "Yo, you getting a prenup? Haven't thought about it, dude. You own a business, you need one. Bianca's not after my money." Famous last words, just bring it up. If she's cool, no harm done. So I brought it up that night, casually. Me, "Hey, Garrett mentioned we should probably do a prenup. Standard stuff for business owners." The temperature in the room dropped 20 degrees. Her, "Excuse me? Just to protect the business. Nothing crazy. You think I'm a gold digger? No, it's just standard. If you loved me, you'd trust me." Me, "I do trust you. This is just legal protection. I'll sign a prenup when hell freezes over." Bianca, "Be reasonable. You be reasonable. We're supposed to be partners. What's yours is mine. And what's yours? Don't be ridiculous. You know I don't have money like you. So what's mine is ours, but what's yours is yours." Her, "You're twisting things. God, why are you being so cheap?" She stormed off. I figured she needed time to cool down. Nope. Next day, she'd told her whole family I was financially abusing her by asking for a prenup. Her mom Deidre called. "How dare you insult my daughter like this?" Me, "I asked for a standard prenup. That's not an insult. She's giving you the best years of her life. She's 28, not 80, and I'm giving her mine too? A real man doesn't need contracts with his wife. A smart person protects their assets." Click. Hung up on me. Bianca came back that evening, acting like nothing happened. Started showing me centerpiece options. Me, "We need to resolve the prenup thing first." Her, "There's nothing to resolve. I'm not signing it. Now roses or peonies?" Bianca, "I'm serious." Her, "So am I. Drop it or there won't be a wedding." Okay. Good, so peonies? Sure. Whatever you want. She smiled, thinking she'd won. Started talking about napkin colors and chair sashes. I smiled and nodded. Went to bed thinking. Woke up knowing what I had to do. Update 1. The next morning I started making calls. Not dramatic ones, just practical ones. First, the venue. Explained I needed to cancel due to irreconcilable differences that have emerged. They were surprisingly cool. Apparently this happens more than you'd think. Got 60% of my deposit back since it was over 120 days out. Next, the caterer. Same story, 50% back. Photographer actually gave me 100% back because he'd already booked another wedding for that date at a higher rate. Solid dude. Band, florist, everyone. One by one, quietly canceled. Didn't tell Bianca. Didn't tell anyone except my best friend Marcus, who thought I was either genius or insane. Meanwhile, Bianca was in full bridezilla mode. Created a wedding Instagram, posted daily about becoming Mrs. and can't wait to marry my partner. Yeah, that post told me everything. She was still pushing about the prenup occasionally. Her, "If you drop this prenup nonsense, I might consider having your groomsman Marcus in the wedding party. Marcus is my best friend. He's already my best man. Well, I think my cousin Jerome would be better. Marcus is so rough around the edges." Translation: Marcus is blue collar, owns a construction company, and she's embarrassed. Marcus is my best man, non-negotiable. Everything's negotiable, except that stupid prenup. Crystal clear. 2 weeks in, she started getting suspicious that I hadn't asked about wedding stuff lately. Her, "You haven't asked about the menu tasting." You said you had it handled. But you usually have opinions. You usually ignore them, so I figured I'd save us both time. Are you pouting about the prenup? Nope, you were clear. When hell freezes over. Exactly, so stop sulking. I'm not sulking, just respecting your position. She squinted at me but dropped it. Went back to posting about wedding shoes that cost more than most people's rent. Then came the vendor calls. Florist called while she was at Pilates, left a voicemail confirming cancellation and refund amount. She didn't check messages. Venue sent an email. She doesn't check emails. That's boy job. Actual quote. Only a matter of time though. Update 2. The bomb dropped on a Thursday. Bianca's maid of honor, Scarlett, was at our place for wedding planning. They were going through the checklist when Scarlett suggested calling the venue about menu options. I was in my office but could hear everything. Venue, I'm sorry, there must be confusion. This wedding was canceled 3 weeks ago. What? That's impossible. Mr. My name called personally. We processed the partial refund already. Put it back. Book it again. I'm sorry, that date has been rebooked. We have availability next year. Click. The shriek that followed probably registered on seismographs. Her what did you do? Me, coming out calmly. Canceled the wedding. You can't do that. Actually, I can. I'm the one who paid for everything. This is insane. The wedding is in 4 months. Me was in 4 months. You canceled my wedding? Our wedding, which he said wouldn't happen without a prenup, so I respected that. I didn't mean literally. You literally said, drop it or there won't be a wedding. I dropped it. There's no wedding. That's not what I meant. What did you mean then? I meant. You meant you wanted me to shut up and pay for everything while you refused a basic legal protection. Message received. You can't just cancel someone's dream wedding. I can cancel an event I'm paying for, yes. Bianca was now checking emails frantically, finding cancellation confirmations from everyone. Her, the photographer, the band. You canceled everything? Yep, got decent refunds too. That prenup's looking pretty reasonable now, huh? This is blackmail. This is consequences. You said no prenup, no wedding? I agreed. Her, I'll sue you. For what? Canceling vendors I paid? She started crying, not sad tears, rage tears. Her, my dress, what about my dress? Me, still yours. I didn't pay for that one. Your dad did. The invitations went out. Digital save the dates, easy to send an update. What will people think? That we're not getting married, which is accurate. You're a monster. I'm a guy who was told his partner would rather have no wedding than sign a prenup. I listened. We're gonna fix this. Call everyone back. Book new vendors. With what money? Your money. That's in my accounts? That you'd have no claim to with a prenup? That money? Yes. Me no. What do you mean no? I mean no. I'm not paying for another wedding without a prenup. Then I'll pay for it. With your $30 a year? Good luck. Her family will help. The same family calling me financially abusive for wanting a prenup? Can't wait to see their contribution. Update 3. Bianca moved back to her parents' house that night. Not because I kicked her out, I would never, but because she couldn't look at my face. The next 72 hours were educational. First came the family assault. Her dad, Terrence, called. You humiliated my baby girl. She humiliated herself by being unreasonable. A prenup is insulting. Then pay for the wedding yourself. No prenup needed if I'm not involved. We don't have that kind of money. Neither do I anymore. Spent it on cancellation fees. You're lying. You have money. Me, had. Past tense. Crazy how fast $85K disappears. I was lying. Got back about $40K in refunds. But he didn't need to know that. Then came the flying monkeys. Her friends, cousins, random followers all messaging me. How could you? She loved you. This is financial abuse. You destroyed her dream. Small dick energy. That last one made me laugh. Responded to exactly none of them. But here's where it gets good. Bianca started a GoFundMe. Help me save my dream wedding after financial abuse. The description was a masterpiece of fiction. According to her, I suddenly demanded a prenup weeks before the wedding. It was 4 months. I canceled everything without warning after 3 weeks of her refusing discussion. I was holding the wedding hostage. Accurate. Actually, she was devastated and traumatized but still posting selfies. Goal: $50,000 raised in 3 days, $1,247. Mostly from her mom and aunt. Comments were brutal. Maybe sign the prenup? Why should we pay for your wedding? This is what happens when you marry for money. Team groom, honestly. She dirty deleted the whole thing after someone posted screenshots of her partner post. Then came the negotiation attempt. She showed up with her parents. Bianca: okay, let's talk. Me about? Her: I'll consider a prenup with conditions. I'm listening. 1. It expires after 5 years. No, you didn't let me finish. 2. I get the house if we divorce. The house I bought before we met? No. 3. Monthly allowance of $10. Allowance? Are you my wife or my child? She has standards, and I have boundaries. Original prenup or no wedding. Be reasonable, son. I am. Your daughter isn't. Fine, I'll sign your stupid basic prenup. Me: great, I'll have my lawyer draw it up. And then you'll rebook everything? No. What? I'll book a wedding. Not the wedding. Something reasonable, maybe 50 guests, nice restaurant reception. That's not my dream wedding. Your dream wedding was contingent on no prenup. You want prenup? Different wedding. This is manipulation. Me: this is budgeting. I'm not dropping another $85K after this fiasco. Then I'm not signing. Okay, no wedding then. You're bluffing. Try me. They left, but not before Terrence muttered something about knowing people who could handle me. I just laughed. Terry, you sell insurance. Calm down. Final update. So, we're not together anymore. Shocking, right? After the failed negotiation, Bianca went nuclear. Posted a sob story on Instagram about how I destroyed her dreams and was financially controlling. Tagged me and everything. My response? Posted the receipts. Screenshots of her saying I'll sign when hell freezes over. Her partner post. The GoFundMe describing our 4-month engagement as weeks. Her text saying, what's yours is mine. Caption: interesting definition of financial abuse. Her followers turned on her quick. Apparently, a lot of them had seen her bragging about marrying a walking ATM, her words in a now deleted story. The comments were brutal but fair. Girl, you played yourself? Sign the prenup then? This is embarrassing for you. Imagine fumbling a whole man over paperwork. She deleted everything and went private, but the real karma came from an unexpected place. Remember her ex Dominic? Guy she dated before me? He slid into my DMs with some tea. Turns out, she'd pulled similar stunts with him. He was a dentist. She wanted him to put her name on his practice. He said no. She threatened to leave. He called her bluff. She left. Then tried to come back when she realized he was serious. Dominic: bro, you dodged a missile. She told everyone I was abusive too. Said I was controlling for not making her co-owner of my dental practice after dating for 8 months. We actually grabbed beers. Cool dude. He's married now to an orthodontist who insisted on a prenup herself. They laugh about it. Last I heard from Bianca was a long text at 2 a.m. I hope we're happy. You ruined everything. I loved you and you threw it away over money. I was going to give you beautiful kids and a perfect life, but you chose paper over love. Scarlett says are probably gay anyway. Have fun dying alone with our precious business. P.S. I'm keeping the ring. I responded, the ring I bought with my money that you refused to protect with a prenup? Bold choice. Also, it's insured and reported as stolen property now. Enjoy explaining that to the pawn shop. She mailed it back the next day. Current status? I'm single and totally fine with it. Kept my business and all my assets. Used some of the wedding refund money for a sick home theater setup. Started dating a financial analyst who brought up prenups before I did. Bianca: living with her parents. GoFundMe Part 2 raised $37. Posted about becoming a financial literacy coach for women. Currently dating some crypto bro who drives a leased BMW. Her family still occasionally texts me about ruining her life. I've blocked most of them. Deidre somehow got my work email and sent a manifesto about how real men provide without conditions. Forwarded it to my lawyer just in case. The whole experience taught me a lot. Mainly 1, when someone shows you who they are, gold digger, believe them. 2, a partner who won't protect your assets isn't a partner. 3, the wedding industry is a scam. $85K? For 1 day? 4. Always get a prenup. Always. To anyone reading this, if your partner loses their mind over a basic prenup, run. If they think protecting assets you built before them is not trusting them, run faster. If they say when hell freezes over, take them at their word and act accordingly. My only regret? Not canceling everything sooner. Could have saved more money.